that no one's worked harder to end the practice of family separation. A year ago, Father's Day, we were at Tornillo, this infamous tent city housing children, many of whom had been separated from their parents, some of whom had been caged, their parents deported back to the very countries from which they fled, having no idea when or if they'd ever see them again. That action that we helped to lead helped to close down Tornillo and end this administration's practice of family separation, at least temporarily. I co-sponsored legislation that would ensure that any family fleeing persecution or violence seeking asylum in this country is not criminally prosecuted. So I want to set the record straight on that, but I also want to add that in my administration, we will reunite every separated family. We will free dreamers from any fear of deportation by making them U.S. citizens, and we'll rewrite our immigration laws in our own image so they reflect our values, our interests, and our reality in cities like Miami, where we are today, or my hometown of El Paso. So a very ambitious, bold plan to make sure that we get immigration policy right.
So when Secretary Castro says that it is actually that code, 1325, that allows for family separations, is he wrong? I mean, would you change that? Is he wrong to say that by making it civil instead of criminal, that's how you would solve that problem?
He's wrong on his characterization of family separation. As I just shared earlier, we co-sponsored legislation that would end this practice and ensure that any family seeking asylum, even if it's an unlawful entry in between ports of entry, is not criminally prosecuted. In addition, además, we're going to introduce a family case management program so that these families are not detained. They're released into the community. They're helped to attend their court dates, follow our laws. It keeps us safer. It ensures that they're following our own laws and practices, and we can do so at a fraction of the cost. I'm raising my 3 kids on the U.S.-Mexico border in El Paso, Texas. It's one of the safest cities in the United States of America right now. It is safe because we treat one another with respect and dignity. We don't need cages. We don't need to criminally prosecute families. We do not need walls. We need immigration laws that reflect our values, and that's what I want to lead on as President of the United States.
You peppered some of your